For every adventure I embarked on, I genuinely hope that one person out there will see one of my videos and be inspired to step into their space.
And you're also going to know that place.
Hello, I'm Nigerian. I am a wanderer. I talk half of the time about Benin. The other half, I am chained. Oyinkosola Olaniyan.
Okay guys, let's settle this once and for all. Today's video is more like a motivation. A lot of people have wrote to me a couple of times to ask me, Kanyin, how do I get a job in Benin? What can I do when I come to Benin? What kind of business can I set up? How do I go about how to sustain myself when I get to Cotonou? How do I do this? How do I do that? Everything that has to do with them being able to sustain themselves financially when they are here. Honestly, I understand all this concern. I understand everything perfectly, and it is very, very important. But in today's video, I'll be sharing some tips with you, which are some things that I feel you should have in mind before you relocate to any country, not just Cotonou, and the things that you should also do when you get to that particular city or country, so that it can help you settle down well when you are in that city or country. There are things that have worked for me, and in this video too, while I'm listing these things, I'll be using myself as an example, the way I put it into practice and it worked for me, so you guys can learn one or two things from it. I'm not saying that it will work for you exactly that way if you do it though, but maybe you can pick something from whatever it is that I'm going to share in this video, and you can just tweak it your own way of doing things, and trust me, it might just work so well for you too. Before I proceed, this video might not be for you if you're someone that you already have everything figured out, you are coming to Benin or relocating to any country to set up a business, you have your funds already, you have everything, you already have a plan, so this video might not be for you. That doesn't mean that you cannot gain one or two things from the tips I'm going to share, but basically this video is for people that do not really know, they don't really know what they want to go and do in that city. They are still in between, or maybe I want to set up a business, I will just work for some time, I'll get a job, do this for some period of time. You already understand what I'm saying, right? You already know the people that I'm talking about. So guys, let's dive right into these tips. The first thing that I'll be talking about is relocating with the right mindset. I don't think I can overemphasize how important this is. It is so important that it is even one of the things that we mostly neglect. We mostly do not think of when we are planning to relocate. I didn't think of it also, but looking back now, I realized that to an extent I relocated with the right mindset. In the sense that when I was coming to this city, I was not concerned about the job I was going to get. I was not concerned about how I was actually going to survive. As funny as it sounds, I wasn't concerned. I had only one thing in mind. I was tired of Nigeria. I just want to get out. I just want to get out. I just want to get out. That's it. So I was relocating with the mindset of looking for peace. That was the mindset. That was the mindset that get me out of Nigeria, because everything about Nigeria was disrupting my peace at that point in time. So I was not concerned about what I was going to. I do not even mind coming to this city and starving. I don't mind. I think my only concern there was just shelter, where I was going to stay, and how I was going to, just pay my. I didn't even think of how I was going to pay my rent. Where I was just going to put my head on, where I'll be laying my head, and I would just be waking up. That was my only concern. I didn't have this mindset back then, but now looking back, I just figured that was the mindset that I had coming to this country to find my peace. And to an extent, I think it really, really helped me, because when everything was going sideways for everyone in this city, most especially with Nigerians, I never for once thought of going back to Nigeria. I'm already having the things that I came to this country to look for: peace. I already have my peace. I'm happy. So going back to Nigeria is never even an option for me. Has never been. What I'm trying to say in essence is that you should have a mindset that is beyond anything physical. Okay, you can be like, I'm just tired of the environment that I have. I just want to change the environment. That's good. I'm going to this country to have a fresh air. I just want to explore new places. That's the right mindset. Because at first, when you get to that country, things are going to become very tough. It will become very difficult. I'm being serious. I know people that have come to this country, even from my channel, that have gone back to Nigeria because they relocated with the mindset that okay, I'm going to come here very fast and I'll get something to do. Everything will go rosy and it's just be boom like that. But when they get here and their expectations are not met, they get frustrated, they get tired, and they'll be like, my life is even better when I was in Nigeria than it is right now. This is what I'm trying to say in essence. But if you do not come with that kind of mindset, you come with a more healthy mindset. Okay, I'm going to this place to find myself, to live a fulfilled life, to have a purposeful life, to find my vision, to find my path. That makes more sense. So when all these challenges comes in, you will know how to sort them, you will know how to solve them. For me, it was my peace, and I was just like, I just want to get lost to find myself. I only had one option. It either works or it works here in Benin. No other option. So no matter who is going back to Nigeria, even if all the Nigerians in this city leave Cotonou, they leave Benin, me, I am still here. Because I don't have anywhere else I want to go to. So this is what makes me believe that I came to this city with the right mindset. I have expectations that things will get better. I would, be able to sustain myself, be able to survive. But I do not have it planned out. All I just did is I planned myself for the first few months that I was going to stay because I understand perfectly well but that things might not really go my way the way I wanted it to go. I have it at the back of my mind where I wish things should go. But on the other hand, I know that things might not go the way I planned or I expected. So it is just wise for me to plan myself properly few months ahead so that I know that I will not suffer when I get here. When I was planning to relocate, I didn't even check YouTube videos or anything, no. Though I know that this platform exists, but then I know it as a platform that my sister just go to watch music videos. I don't know that they do things like this on YouTube. So I know it never even crossed my mind to go online, search and everything. No. And I'm so glad that I did not. Sincerely speaking, because if I had, I would have over rationalized everything. If I happen to see someone that was like me, then is talking about Benin and everything, explaining all these things, and I watched that video, then I would have over calculated, over rationalized and everything. And to an extent, I might just be like, you know what, just let me play safe. I don't think I can go to this place. I'm very, very glad that I didn't do that period. Though it is good that you're doing it right now because me, I've been to Cotonou. I knew Benin that point. If you do not know anything about Benin, you've never been to Benin, it's just wise for you to find out. Even though I've been to I know Cotonou, I've been to Cotonou. Before I relocate, I still traveled down to come and check the situation of things before I moved. So even though I didn't check online, I was here physically to check the situation of things, to know the cost of things at that point in time before I move. So the only difference was just that I did not over rationalize it. I just set my mind, I want to move. The reason why I wanted to move was this. So even when the finances was not really intact, like when I was having issues with how to do this one, get this one done, get that one done, I was not really bothered. If you are in a city and you know what you're doing, you're going to become successful. You'll find your way around. You definitely make it. No way. As long as you are not lazy. I just hope you guys understand what I'm saying. I hope you understand. I hope you'll be able to get something from this point. Okay, the next point is to budget few months ahead, like 3 to 4 months, and also stay within your budget, which I think I've already said something about it earlier. It is very important to just budget for few months in advance. This is what I did, I think helped me. I budgeted, rent in advance. And when I wanted to get an apartment, I stay in an apartment that is within the budget that I can afford at that point in time. I think I have a video of my previous apartment that I was staying in Nigeria. I have a video of the apartment that I stayed when I just came into Cotonou. You'll be surprised to see that the apartment I was staying back in Nigeria was way cheaper than the apartment that I was staying when I just moved into Cotonou. That was more expensive than that apartment. The apartment that I was staying when I just moved into Cotonou was just a little bit bigger than the kitchen that I was using in Nigeria. It's just like from grace to grass. But honestly, I do not mind. I do not care. I've already built myself to that level to be living a comfortable life in Nigeria. Then I just come down like that to come and be starting all over again in another city that I don't even know what the future has to hold for me. So when I get to this country and I just get to face my reality at that point, so I was just like, it's okay. I would get back to that stage and go beyond. I have that much faith in myself. I've studied the pattern of my life. I know that things will always get better. No way. For me, it can only get better. It can never get worse. So it doesn't even matter what things looks like right now. Just budget. Just plan yourself. If it is thinking apartment that you can afford, don't look back to whatever it is that you have, where you are coming from. Just let it go. Just ignore it and start from the scratch from wherever it is that you relocated to. And with strong faith and belief in yourself, you will rise above and beyond that level. People have done it over and over again, and I'm even a living example of that. People that know me when I came into this country are surprised at how far I've gone with this short period of time. I believe in yourself. Trust God. Budget few months ahead. Go for the apartment that you can afford. Go for the things that you can afford at that point in time. I sold everything that I had in Nigeria to budget few months ahead. If my shelter is covered, my feeding is covered, the rest I can survive, I can manage, which is what I did. And within this period of time, I was looking around for opportunities. I was looking around for things that I could do. I was looking around for, you know, things that how I could actually, find my path, find my way in this city. I was meeting with people, mingling, talking. It was that period that I started going to gym. Actually, me, I didn't come to this city with the mindset of getting a job. I never even thought of it for once that I want to get a job in this city. Like this kind of 9 to 5 job, it has never been my thing, and I don't think it's even something that I would even want to get involved with. No way. I do not like it for anything. That's never even crossed my mind before I left Nigeria, and since I've been here to actually look for a job that I'll be going in the morning and coming back in the evening. I cannot cope. I cannot do it. And if there is anything that I like about myself is that I'm very true to myself. I'm very sincere with myself. I do not lie to myself. What I cannot do, I cannot do it. So I do not even bother to look for a job. When I got to the city, people were giving me advice. Apply for schools, go to teaching and everything. So there was a time that I was contemplating, should I do it? Should I not do it? But at the end of the day, I did not do it. And I'm glad I didn't, because if I was pretty much occupied with doing that, I would not have the time to actually think and force myself to do the things that I was meant to do the things that makes me happy, to do the things that feel like purpose to me. Like doing this YouTube video right now. If I was occupied with going to one school in the morning, teaching some students, doing this and that and everything, I'll even be so exhausted I would not even be able to think of, coming up with the idea of doing YouTube videos and all. So sometimes all these things that we consider as setback and everything, they are a blessing in disguise. They are opportunities for us to figure out things that we are meant to do. There are opportunities for us to figure out our path, to figure out our purpose, to figure out our passions. It is when you are lost sometimes that you find your path. Because if you were never lost in the first place, you might not have even stand to think, actually, where am I? To be able to crack your brain to figure out, how do I get out of this? So sometimes getting lost is a blessing in disguise, if only you tend to see it that way. Sometimes making mistakes is a blessing in disguise. Sometimes not overthinking and just getting into things like that is a blessing in disguise. Because when you just get into it and you find yourself in it, that's where you'll be able to think of how to get yourself out of it. But if you have overcalculated and everything, you will not be able to give room, to give space for for things to unfold by itself, which I think is just the best way to live life. Let things unfold by itself. Make your plans, but don't make it too tight. Don't plan too tight that you are in control of everything. You're in control of how everything plays out. You're in control of how everything turn out. You're not leaving room for God to do his own work. You're not leaving room for the universe to unfold the mystery that he has for you in whichever city that you find yourself. Next thing that I'm going to be talking about is study the environment and find how you can be of help, which means thinking of what you can offer people that are around. I've come to understand that the way to actually amass wealth, the way to acquire wealth, the way to be wealthy in life is to be of value to people. Look for values that you can offer people. Look for whatever it is that you feel like people around you need, that you feel like you can offer it to them. They will pay. People will be willing to pay for you making their life easier. People will be willing to pay if the service that you have to offer or the value that you have to offer is of use to them. Take your time, study around, look around. What do I see that people around there need that I think I can come in, offer them? Let me tell you what I did in this aspect. When I just came into this city, I just randomly do things for people. Whatever it is that I can do, that I feel like when people ask me, can you help me with this? I just do it. I don't really have problem with doing things for people as long as it's something that I do that is in my capacity that I can do. It does not bother me. Some of my friends can be like, I need assistance. Maybe I want to move. Can you help me to move? I want to do this. Can you assist me? Can you do this? Can you do that? It doesn't bother me. Even sometimes I can even go to my friends, maybe they are cleaning, we'll clean the apartment together. So I just make myself to be useful to people. When I was in this city, I've already spent some period of time here, and I was staying at home. I was eating, sleeping, and I was just getting fat, chubby, and all. So I started going to the gym. That was when I really started meeting people outside my comfort zone. So I think that helps me to going out to helps a lot. Go out to places that you know that you can meet people, like the gym. I would recommend the gym, like the gym, because you're not only meeting people, you're also working on yourself. I was working on myself, then I still get to meet people. Then I get to meet a lot of people. I also get to meet this Nigerian guy, which was my friend back then. Sometimes when you need my help with things, I do it. Like I said, it doesn't bother me. I've always been like that since I was in Nigeria. The guy has been here for a very long period of time, and he was into blogging. I don't know if he's watching this video right now, though he's no longer in Benin, but if he's watching this video right now, thank you, Amber. He's one of the people that made my early days in this city, worthwhile. As time goes on, we started getting close. He randomly asked me to help him with things, do this one, do that one, even sometimes go to places to get things together, run errands and all. We are even gym pal because we work out together. It was even become like my coach that period. So I think he noticed how resourceful I am, how I just do my things. I was just myself. Then he told me that if he can get a laptop, he's going to teach me how to blog, and I can start making money for myself too. I struggled. I get the laptop. It taught me, and I started blogging. This was literally the first job that I can say I actually did in this city that I can say that I have money. Like I started earning money to sustain myself in this city. And if you know blogging, definitely I wasn't earning in naira, I wasn't earning in sefa, it was in dollars. Though at that period the blogging was already going sideways, but to an extent I can still say that it really helped me. And I did that for some period of time. The point I'm trying to drive out of this story is that I'm not the only person that this guy met at the gym that he knows that needed some assistance with what to do and finances. He himself confirmed to me that I'm the only one that he has practically taught, because he told me that he didn't even teach his girlfriend how to blog to make money. So why did he do that? I don't know, but I'm very sure that it's because it's just human nature that whoever is you think that is good to you, you find very helpful, and you feel they need a kind of assistance that you can offer. It's just a humanly thing to reciprocate. I believe that's just what happened, because they say a good turn deserves another. For whatever reason I don't understand, people just tend to do things for me a lot without even me even expecting it. The same thing goes with what I'm doing on the channel right now. I'm offering value. to people. So look for anything around that you think is not out there, you feel people should know about. Offer it. As I'm doing this now, I'm offering services with my YouTube videos. People that want to relocate, people that want to get apartments, people that want to come to this city to spend some time. They call me, they contact me, they reach out to me. Oh, I'm coming to Benin. How do I do this? How do I do that? I need your service to get apartment. I need your service to do this. So this way you make money. You make money this way, and you even make more than you would if you're working for someone. If you're working here, you're not speaking French, like the maximum amount that you can get, maybe let's even say you even find job in a good place, is 60,000 safer, because the minimum wage here is 50,000. Some people even pay you less. I had a friend that came here that was she started working before she started her business. She said the person that she was working with was paying her 20k safer, or 22,000 or so. So because you do not understand the language, it's just to get something to just be doing, not to just sit at home. So they will even pay you less. And if you have a service that you're offering, you will get more. Within a week, you can make that 50,000 safer. Honestly, today I'm talking to you right now. I have people that are coming to Cotonou that want to find an apartment for. I've already charged a particular amount for my service, and even if they still want extra, they'll still pay me extra amount for whatever it is I'm offering them. Do you guys see what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? So don't just fix your mind on, oh, I'm coming to this place, I'm coming to get a job, I want to do this. You have everything all planned out. Hey, maybe if I even get a job of 50,000 safer, I will get apartment of 20,000. At least I can be able to manage myself for some time. I'll be able to pay my rent. I'll be able to get. I'm not saying it's not okay. It is good. It's okay to plan, but don't. Like I said earlier, don't plan it so close that you do not give room for things to unfold by itself, because then you'll be missing out on a lot. As you are trying to look for job to do, also use one eye to be looking for things that you can do around. What services can I offer? You'll be surprised to hear that I was a painter sometime. My friend said I wanted to paint his office. I told him I was the one that painted his apartment. I can help him to paint. He was surprised. He was a good guy to me. He's one of the people that have made my stay in this city very, memorable, and he has been there through thick and thin. He's still there up till now. I was just like, it's something that I can do, right? And you're my friend. Why not? And he was like, okay. He got the paint, and I just went to the office and I started painting. He was surprised, he was shocked. I painted it so well. It took me like, I think, a day and a half. And he saw the way I was very diligent with it. Sincerely speaking, he paid me, and I didn't even expect money. So I did not only get paid, my value in his eyes increased, because then he knows that I'm not just every other random people that he knows. He knows I have a lot more to offer. And even aside from that, I'm kind of his go-to person for so many things, because he knows I have a lot of things I can offer him. The good thing about me that I like about me is when I'm doing things for people, even if I'm not getting paid for it, I still do it in a way that I know that at least when people should see this, they should appreciate it. If you see most of my friends in this city, they are guys, and you will never believe that I don't have anything with any of these people. You can say, okay, because I'm a lady, I have advantage, I have everything. But I'm not the only lady that these people knows. But they themselves tell me that they rate me a lot. So these are the things I'm talking about when I say that you should look for things that you can do around. Be of help to people. It's not every time that you put money first. No. Even without putting money first, people would naturally give you. Sincerely speaking, it works for me. I don't know if it works for any other person, but it works for me. I put service first, even if I know that like I won't get anything from it. It doesn't bother, as long as it's something that I can do. As long as I'm not bringing out cash, actually, because you can expect to bring out money that I don't have. But as long as it's something that this my hand can do, and I know that I can do it, I don't have any problem with doing it, and I will even do it with joy. I can tell you that a lot of people have blessed me through this channel. Even when I have not made a dime from this channel, a lot of people randomly just send me money. Oh, I like what you are doing. Keep it up. Like, just form of encouragement. If I do not think of offering this service, of doing this thing on my channel, of talking about Benin, these people will not see me to say that they want to even bless me, to say that they won't even want to support, to say that they even want to do anything for me. Yesterday, someone emailed me that he wants to support, that I should send my account details, blah, everything. I was sleeping on my bed. When I just woke up, I woke up to that email, and I was just surprised. But that was not the first person that ever like supported me on my channel. Today now, the person has sent me money already. If I'm not doing all this, if I'm not offering all this service, nobody will see. If I'm so busy with one job that I'm going to in the morning, coming back in the evening, that I do not even have time to, face my own life, build whatever it is I'm building right now, nobody will see me. It's only the people that I work for that will see me. So I don't know if you guys are getting my point. If you say you want to get a job, if you stay for a period of time, you do not get job, find something that you can do. Find your opportunity, like I always say. Create opportunity for yourself. Find it, do it. You can't even come here to be doing the same thing that I'm doing. The point is, our style will be different. The way you talk to people, they understand, will be different from the way me I do my things. I'm not the only one that talk about Benin. I'm not the only one that, bring insight about this country to show you people this is how this works and everything. They are all over on YouTube. Everybody have their crowd. You've seen me work with some other YouTubers on this channel that are doing the same thing that I do, that talk about Benin, that talk about relocation. This is how life is. But the point is, the way we do our things is different. The way I present myself is different. The way I talk to you guys is different. My vibe is different. So it's people that will decide the one that they want to pick, the one that they want to choose. Most of me, I don't even really like competition. Sincerely speaking, that's why it will be very rare for you to see what you've seen on other channel on my channel. I do my things spontaneously. I don't even over plan. I will just have whatever it is I want to do in my head. Okay, today I just want to go out to show people where they can hang out. And that is it. I can have it in mind. Okay, I want to go to Amazon. I want to go to that. Okay. But I do not plan out what will happen there. This is what I want to talk about and everything. When I just get there, whatever comes to my mouth, I say. Whatever it is that enter my head at that point, I say. That's why you see most of my videos I do. I repeat the same thing. That is it. But whenever it is I'm editing this video, rewatching my own video, I get to see what I can do better in it. I get to see what I can improve on in the next video. So that's the way I just get to improve and learn. Aside from randomly doing things for people and creating this YouTube channel to talk about Benin, Cotonou and everything, there is a particular value that doing this YouTube video has added to my life, that if I was not doing YouTube video, I wouldn't have known that thing, and I wouldn't have even been able to make money off it. And that is how to edit videos. One of the way that I made my main income in this city is through editing videos for people, recording videos for them and editing videos for them. Sometimes I do some randomly free, sometimes I get paid for some. And not just that, a lot of times my friends recommend me to people to teach them how to edit videos, to direct them to do a video. There was a time that one of my friends called me for one guy that wanted to start doing comedy, like skits in Cotonou here. So the guy does not know anything about editing, anything about video and all. This my friend knows me, knows what I do. He knows that I'm good to an extent in what I do, and he has seen my consistency with the way I work. And I think that too matters. You have to show people that you know what you're doing, and your consistency to matter, your seriousness with the way you work to matters. This is what will make people to have confidence in whatever it is that they know that they want to give you to do. Just go about doing things anyhow and you expect that people are going to recommend you or call you for a job. It doesn't work that way. You have to show them to an extent that they will not regret working with you. So he told this guy that I can be of help, and they just reach out to me. I've never directed anybody for skit or anything before, but I know that I can edit video. So if I can edit video, I can definitely teach someone how to go about it. I was just like, okay, no problem. And that was how I started teaching the guy how to edit videos, and also I follow them to location to record videos, to shoot this and direct them. Okay, put this camera here, this and that. I show them the way, and they pay me. And the next thing is putting relationship above money. I know I've branched on this several times in my previous explanation. Like I said earlier, that I have a good relationship with a lot of people in this city. So I randomly just do things for them. Doing these things for them means I prioritize our relationship above whatever it is I can get from them. So they appreciate this a lot and they have no problem giving me when I ask. I've seen people make a lot of mistakes like this. That when someone asks them, "Oh, can you do this for me?" and everything, they're like, "How much do I get? How much are you going to pay me?" The first thing that they would just like, they do not even talk about what they have to offer first. They are so much concerned. Okay, how do I get paid? How do I? They're like, is money involved? It's. I'm not saying that you should not ask for money, but some things come first. Prioritize relationship. Prioritize the value that you have to offer that person first. Let the person know that you have something to offer them first before you talk about money. That is very, very important. It will not only make people want to work with you, it will not only make people want to do things for you, it will make them to have trust in you to an extent that, okay, I think this person can get this thing done. I think, okay, I think this person is reliable. And that way you even get more. I think this is the approach that I give to people that contact me through my channel. I do not charge for consultation. Even though I've heard several times that why don't you charge people for consultation? You know, you can be making money from this and that. If I should actually be charging people for consultation, with the number of people that reach out to me every now and then to ask for this about this, I'll be making steady money. That's the truth. But then it's not just my style. That's why I don't do it. And I can categorically tell you that even though I do not charge people for consultation, I get a lot more from people than I would have charged them for the consultation that I give. Random people reach out to me, we exchange contact, we talk on phone, and after that, they just appreciate me, they appreciate the effort. They send me money that I wouldn't have even charged them for consultation because I know that if I want to charge for consultation, I would have charged lesser. And if I charge them for consultation, they will not have the zeal to just be like, okay, take this more. Because I'm actually doing the job that I was paid for, right? So I get more than I would have charged for this thing. And honestly, I appreciate that a lot. And for everyone that have supported me on this channel, God bless you all. You guys do not know how much your support and the help that you think is little have done for me. Sometimes some of you just come through. It's my point of need. When I needed the money the most, when I needed the assistance the most, that's when some people just randomly be like, okay, send your account details. I want to support you. I want to give you this, I want to give you that. I really appreciate it a lot, and I'm just using this medium to encourage someone to I'm not saying you should do exactly what I'm doing. It might not work for you because our style is different, but then maybe you can just pick something from it, tweak it in your own way, and use it in a way that will work for you. And the last thing I'll be talking about is, please be real, be yourself. I cannot overemphasize on how rewarding this is. You know this saying that they say that be yourself, everyone else is taken. I swear to God, people do not know what they are really missing out by not being themselves. Because it doesn't cost anything, it does not take any effort. It's natural, it flows naturally. It gives you a kind of freedom because you're not being too cautious when you're doing things, you're not being too cautious around people. And if you're not yourself, how can you do all these things I've talked about? How can you be able to easily do things for people? How can you relocate with the right mindset when you're already operating with another person's mindset? Because if you are not yourself, you cannot have your own mindset. You cannot even be able to think of the right thing, the right mindset to have. You do not know the kind of favor, the kind of goodness that it attracts to you for being yourself. I can tell you this because I know how much favor I have received just for being me. Randomly, people just do things for me for being me. They say, I just like you. I just like your vibe. I just like your presence. So it doesn't bother me to do it. My agent has said it to my face. That he doesn't even know why he always give me attention. And then we will just laugh about it. I'll just be like, there is no way. I'm the last one of your house. You cannot push me anywhere. No way. And every time it comes true for me in this city, the same thing goes for my friends. And whenever I call them, they come to my aid. But there is no way I will need assistance. Like, it's not always money. I rarely call my friends for money. Because there are so many things that they can do for me that if I do not have them, I will have to pay someone to do it for me. These are the things that being yourself attracts to you. People really like you for who you are. And come to think of it, the world is fake enough. People are fake enough. People are living another person's life enough. A lot of people. We have them all around us. We have them in our circle. We have them as friends. We have them as neighbors. What the world is lacking right now is authenticity. People that are truly themselves. People that do not mind not fitting in, but they just be themselves anyways. It brings so much blessing to you when people get this kind of vibe from you. And it also helps you to filter out people that are not meant to be in your life. The reward is endless. Everything that I said does not guarantee that when you get to this city, or whichever city that you choose to go to, or whichever country, that everything is going to go smoothly. Even if you apply all these tips the way I said you should apply it. Actually, this tips is mostly for people that are looking to relocate to African countries. For people that are looking to relocate to other countries that have more opportunity, that are economically stable, they might find it much more easier over there because they will easily get jobs and things will just work out well for them. But for those of us that don't have that much luxury of money and resources to go to these places, I think these are the people that this video speaks to mostly. Things will not be rosy, guys. That's the truth. Things will not be easy. That's the basic truth. The only people that can find it much more easier is people that already have someone there and the person is ready to put them through, to guide them, to hold them by their hands and just walk them through the whole process so that they will not have to start the whole trying to figure everything out from the scratch the way some of us will, the way I did. So it's very much easier for that person because they have someone that will guide them through the right path. And that's the main reason why I offer the service of relocation assistance for people on this channel. Things may not go the way you expected it to go. Things might be tough at first. Even if you ask me, I'm talking right now, that is everything like the way I wanted it to be? Is everything okay? Is everything perfect? It's far from perfect. It's far from okay. But what I know is that I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be. And that has been my motivation because I know that with time things will get much more better than it is right now. So please don't overthink it. I'm doing this video purposely because of people that have contacted me through my channel and because they are waiting for like things to be perfect before they move. They want the assurance, they want the guarantee of getting a job, they want the guarantee of everything. They just want to play safe. They want to be rest assured that everything is intact before they carry their bag and move. Things will never be intact. And you might have to wait for forever. It breaks my heart to see people write to me and because they don't have the assurance, they don't have the guarantee that they would get the job, because they don't have the assurance for the financial stability, they could not move to come. They could not move to relocate to this city because I knew that I didn't have that assurance either, and I moved anyways. I know everybody will not be like me. Regardless, I've come to understand that life does not really, favor people that does not have courage. You have to have the courage to be able to step into the unknown. Trust in God. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in God. And as you are planning, as you are doing your thing, let things still unfold by themselves. And trust me, you will thank God that you did. And who knows, it might just be one of the best decisions that you ever made in your life. So guys, like I said, today's video is more like a motivation, and I hope to an extent you've been able to grab one or two things from this video that will help you with your process of relocation, that will help you to be able to plan the right way and to be able to settle into whichever city that you intend to settle into or move to. And with this, we've come to the end of today's video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you find it helpful, and you find it interesting and you've learned one or two things from it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And until next time, guys, stay blessed and see you in the next one. Bye.